I played so much chess online, it ended up catching a thief. I've been obsessed with chess since I was 12 years old. Not in a cool prodigy way, just in a I've played over 6,000 games online way. My friends make fun of me constantly. They say I see chess patterns in everything. In traffic lights, in grocery store lines, in the way people argue at parties. I always told them that one day all those wasted hours would pay off. I never actually believed it until last month when someone started stealing from our office. It started small, a 20 from someone's desk drawer, then a laptop charger, then a wallet from a jacket left on a chair. HR sent emails. Management installed a suggestion box for tips. Nothing worked. Over 3 weeks, at least 8 people got hit. The thief was smart, never took anything when cameras could catch them, never left evidence, never made a pattern anyone could trace. People started locking everything and side-eyeing each other in the break room. The whole office atmosphere turned paranoid and toxic. I didn't think I could do anything about it until I noticed something nobody else did. The thefts happened on different days at different times, but I started tracking them on a spreadsheet because that's just how my brain works. I mapped out when each theft occurred, where the victim was sitting, and who else was in the office at those times. At first it looked completely random, but then I saw it. Not a pattern in the timing or location, but a pattern in the movement. Whoever was stealing wasn't just grabbing opportunities, they were creating them. Every single theft happened within 15 minutes of the victim leaving their desk for a specific reason. A meeting that got added last minute, a call to the front desk, a request to help someone in another department. The thief wasn't waiting for chances, they were manufacturing them. They were playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers. They were sacrificing small pieces to capture bigger ones. That's when I realized I was dealing with someone who thought ahead, who planned sequences, someone who played the same game I did. I started watching everyone differently after that. Not their behavior in the moment, but their positioning over time. In chess, the most dangerous players don't make obvious aggressive moves. They slowly improve their position until they're dominant without you realizing it. I needed to find who in our office played like that. I noticed a guy from accounting named Derek who always seemed to be in the wrong place at the right time. He was helpful to a suspicious degree, always offering to cover for people, always suggesting that someone else go handle something in another part of the building. He volunteered to help HR compile the theft reports. He suggested the security camera angles might need adjusting. He even started a sign-up sheet for a neighborhood watch-style patrol of the office. Classic misdirection. In chess, we call it a discovered attack. You move one piece that seems harmless, but it reveals an attack from another piece behind it. Derek was the piece everyone was watching. I needed to find what he was hiding behind. I spent a full week documenting Derek's movements without being obvious about it. Every time he suggested someone leave their desk, I noted it. Every time he volunteered for something, I tracked where it put him physically in the office. The pattern was undeniable. He was engineering isolation, creating windows, 3 moves ahead of everyone. But I had no proof, just a theory based on how a chess player would commit these crimes. So I set a trap. I started complaining loudly in the break room that I was carrying way too much cash because I was buying a used car after work. I left my jacket on my chair with my wallet visible in the pocket. Then I told Derek I was stressed about the purchase and asked if he could review some spreadsheets with me in the conference room. He said he'd be there in 10 minutes, just needed to finish something first. I walked to the conference room and watched through the glass window. Derek didn't go to his desk. He went straight to my chair. He didn't even hesitate. He reached into my jacket pocket like he'd done it 100 times before. I recorded the whole thing on my phone from the conference room doorway. When he turned around holding my wallet, I was standing right there. His face went through about 6 emotions in 2 seconds. Shock, fear, calculation, then this weird calm like he was already planning his next move. He said it wasn't what it looked like. I said it looked like a discovered checkmate. He had no idea what I meant, but I did, and that was enough. I showed HR the video along with my spreadsheet tracking his movements over 3 weeks. They called the police. When they searched his car, they found items from at least 12 employees. Stuff people didn't even realize was missing yet. During the HR meeting, someone asked me how I figured it out when nobody else could. I said I just recognized how he was playing. Derek was fired and arrested, and 3 people asked me to teach them chess. I told them the first lesson is free, but the second one costs a queen.